Hello again. Your leadership coach, Warren Patten, is here, and I'm talking about the mindset theory. I am all into this because I think things must evolve. Yes, indeed, they must evolve. So let's talk a little bit about how we get to the evolved leader. But we have to start with the boss. Let's start with that boss because the boss comes into the workplace with a fixed mindset. The boss already has traits, habits that they bring with them. But once they get into the workplace, things must change. Now, the boss, once they get to feeling confident and they get promoted, they have to attend some courses. Yes, the company actually sends them to emotional intelligence courses. And that should create the growth mindset. The boss has the knowledge of a certain degree of emotional recognition, both for themselves and for others. But the boss along the way struggles to implement and apply those leadership strategies as they are not evolved into leadership totally. So, as they struggle in this new workplace where there is a technology boom and a generational boom, they fall into that plateau of not being productive. They can't increase productivity with themselves or with their employees. So I introduced to you the emotional evolution concept, where the boss who has attended some classes about emotional intelligence can actually implement some of the strategies that they've learned. So that's why I say the evolved mindset is the next step past the fixed mindset, the growth mindset. I offer you the evolved mindset. And that's where you bring in the heart. You have all the knowledge, but your heart helps you establish the know how. The evolved mindset is comprised of so many different traits: compassionate and empathetic language, supportive language, those salient points so they can establish the difference between a leader and a boss. And it's right there for them to repair in their own journey. And also, there are so many other soft skill strategies that we can offer in patent entertainment. As you can see, I'm getting really excited, but there's more. Now, each company invests countless dollars in sending bosses, leaders to classes to get that information, hoping to get a return on investment, an ROI. They're looking for productivity, they're looking for improvement, sustained productivity. Now, with emotional evolution, as you create those evolved leaders, you can depend on substantial social ROI. Yes, SROI, social ROI. Oh, yeah, there's more. I'd like to ask you, what do you have to gain?